Grade 5 students at Langevin Science School received a special gift this past week. To continue with his commitment to classroom champions, Olympic luger Sam Edney arranged to have his sister Sarah, his friend Elise, and creator of Classroom Champions Steve Messler to drop off a bundle of his vintage Olympic toques to the students he's been mentoring.
Sam had this fundraiser this year and he was selling, they're called Hedneys, they're his one-of-a-kind vintage style toques that he's selling, and so half of the money raised goes towards his journey to Sochi and the other half goes towards the program that he's involved with, Classroom Champions. And one of Sam's personal sponsors, Kalmar Construction, thought it'd be a fun way to help support Sam while also supporting the program by doing something like this, donating a bunch of toques to one of Sam's Classroom Champions classrooms, and yeah, just surprising the kids right before the games.
It's not a small toque, it's a big toque. It's their way to connect with Sam, and Sam did this fundraiser for his Olympic dream and for Classroom Champions, which I think was like, when Sam told me that he wanted to split the revenue with Classroom Champions, I was just floored that he would want to do that, because he understands the more funding we can get in, the more we can do this, and the more kids get to have really unique experiences, but also real learning throughout a year.
Steve Messler created Classroom Champions in 2009, and after the tremendous success in its origin country of the US, Messler brought this initiative to Canada.
Classroom Champions has been ridiculously amazing in Canada. We've come up here 4 years in the US, and now to move up to Canada, it's the first year in the country. We had massive applications last year, and now we get this going on. The communities have been so supportive, the sponsors and our companies have been so supportive. It's been, and yet at the same time, these kids are in school. They're having this much fun in school, which is really what we want. We want engagement and we want impact, and that's what our athletes are able to provide.
Edney has played a major role in the success of Classroom Champions. This is a great way to inspire students while creating some extra cheering fans at the same time.
Go, Sam, go! He was very excited to get on board with the program this year, and I think it's really surprised him what he's been able to get out of it. I know he really enjoys interacting with the kids, and it kind of makes him reflect on the lessons that he's learned from sport when he's teaching them to the children, and then also at the same time to be able to have this extra support team leading into the games. And like I mentioned, and you can see over on the board of Sam over there that he has a wall of all of the good luck wishes that the kids sent over with him in Sochi, and I think it means a lot when you're an athlete just to know that you have even more people behind you and that are cheering you on.
Sam has schools across the country that he mentors. Langevin here, this classroom specifically, is his Calgary school. He sends messages every month to these kids about things like goal setting and perseverance, steps to success, about the things that make an Olympian outside of being good at their sport. This school is special because it's a science school, so these kids have actually learned about aerodynamics. So a sport like luge is huge for them. They're actually connecting science with, they're using all the Classroom Champions subjects to connect with science. So it's been really fun to see the impact Sam's had on these kids.
For Go Calgary, I'm Dan Clovis.